sir.
This that flow that get a war ignited. Type of bars that get God indicted. Player hate me, but you gotta like it. Gangsta party, ain't none of you fuck boys invited. My PSI report, you know that's super clean. 007s, 016s, know what I mean. Meaning I never read it, nigga. Rather play Russian roulette with an automatic, nigga. Cool dude, but fool, I ain't your average nigga. Threat ain't got me the quickest way to a casket, nigga. Southeast niggas speak highly of me, Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me, Southwest niggas getting a lot of money, Come uptown, you know who riding for me. In Northwest, my influence like Mike Frey, but I'm noise, so I might spray or slice with a nice blade. Hey, they say, Gobby, what you mugging for? I got enough paper, I can fund the boys.
Put a very special guest in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't get this guest we got, baby. Yes, sir.
Hey. Frank C.
Hey, man, it's Frank C in the building, along with the lovely Kacey of Black Alley. Give it up for Kacey for Black Alley, man. Talk your stuff, Kacey. Tell them.
What's up? I'm happy to be here, y'all.
Man, we are glad to have you, man. Look, we're going to jump into some things that's been going on. Like, we normally talk about topics that's going on in America, social media, however it goes down, you know what I'm saying? So one thing we notice in the world of social media is that Drake is moving forward with his lawsuit against Universal. And, you know, he was doing, you know, this beef with him and Kendrick Lamar is gone past music now. Do you think it's a bad career move?
I think it's a bad career move.
Mm-hmm. Just him going forward with the lawsuit and everything.
I would like to understand more of the points of it, right? So it's like, what is the goal? Is the goal just to, because it can't be to get money.
Right.
You know, you got money.
Right.
So is it just about making a point, making a statement, like checking, you know, labels, you know, making sure that they know, or he can be able to give them the perspective of I am the prize here. And you can't just do me any old kind of way. Mm-hmm. But also it's like, it's a lot of time spent on this.
Do you think the pedophile line is living with him right now?
I mean, living with him? What do you mean?
I mean, because when I say living with him, because he hearing it all the time. I mean,
I know that's a sting. Yeah. That's a sting that happens every time he hears it, of course. For sure. But I mean, I feel like that's a part of the culture. Like, people say things all the time, and it don't necessarily mean that it is low. You know,
but him going, all right, it went from battle rap to a lawsuit, though. That's the crazy part right there.
Well, so for me, right, and Kacey could probably understand this from this perspective. That's why she answered the way she answered. From my perspective, Drake is a brand, right? He has a contract with Nike. He has contracts with other things, and he has also stuff with Toronto Raptors and everything. A pedophile at this day and age, right?
That's
calling somebody a pedophile at this day and age, right? Now, like I said a couple shows before, he gonna handle the light skin way. If somebody called one of us a pedophile and we know we're not a pedophile, when we see them, it might be a different way we gonna handle it. We might not go to the law, or we might not go to lawyers, we might not want to sue, but we might have a conversation. And depending on the temperature of that conversation, however that conversation gonna go. So I can understand it, but I think Drake is suing from that perspective, because every time I hear the blogs and what's going on out there, it's about the pedophile thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's a touchy situation. You know,
it's a horrible stripe to have on your back. If that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's horrible for people who are in positions to further your business to be able to hear that, hear you labeled as that. But also, you are in the game of
competition.
Like,
it's a sport. Okay, it could be a sport.
All right, Kacey, you remember the beef between Nas and Jay-Z, right?
Yes.
All right, so remember when Jay-Z came on and said, I did all this on your baby mother seat, and everybody got mad at Jay-Z for saying that, and they was like, you were wrong for saying that, right? And they said ultimately Jay-Z was wrong for saying that. But now fast forward to the future, Kendrick calls him a pedophile.
It's on a different level now. Because back then back then social media business in hip hop wasn't the same as it is right now. Right there's more money to be made and more opportunities for hip hop artists like a Drake. And so I can understand the label of a pedophile more so than like I cheated, I got your baby mom, I cheated on, she cheated on you. That's a different cut than you mess with little kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different. That's crazy.
Different.
That's
you know what I mean?
Another jump. You know what I mean?
You I don't know how many jobs you gonna lose because you got cheated on, as opposed to.
I mean, for him to like, Kendrick is smart though, and because he got underneath the dude's skin in no kind of way any other rapper has ever done before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in the public's view, we looking at it like fight back, but he fought back, and now this is the result of him fighting back.
Well, he did fight back. He got some songs out there that's circulating right now, like "Give Me a Hug." He taking a lot of shots. He even got the youngins 21 and the Lil Baby. Now, this is from my ears. I'm not saying this is what you know. What I'm saying, but I've heard some little shots. 21 said, I got the Drake and he know kung fu. You know what I'm saying? And he say some other stuff after that. That's like, oh, wait a minute, is he taking shots at Kendrick? So I don't think Drake, for the most part, is losing. Like what's that song? That Nokia song that's out right now. It's the number one song in the nation right now. You know what I'm saying? And the one that produced that. So that's like when I hear everybody saying, "Well, Drake's this, Drake that." He's got the number one song in the nation right now over all the Drake songs, all the Kendrick Lamar songs.
Commercially, he's not going to lose though. Commercially, he's not going to lose.
So what do you? So what do you? I don't listen. Let me say something. If I don't lose commercially, I don't give a fuck about y'all. Commercials where the money at. Right. If I'm winning commercially, I don't care about what you niggas saying on the blog.
But see,
as long as I'm you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm keeping them and what I'm saying for myself, my integrity. Now, if I'm keeping my integrity and my commercial is winning, I don't care about the streets or the pop music. Or you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
So that's what I'm saying. It's making it seem that way because if you winning commercially, you would think that you're not giving a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
that's why I was questioning the goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Drake got to resign to Universal. Universal backing Kendrick. They put so much behind Kendrick in the disc.
I'm trying to get the
mic. You good?
Get on the mic.
This show cool. We gonna keep all this in. We gonna keep all this in, bro.
He's actually the person you want to ask.
Yeah. We gonna keep all this in.
So basically, both of them under the parent Universal.
Mm-hmm.
So Drake got resigned. So they basically utilizing this with Kendrick to devalue Drake.
Right.
So they can't get on that bag.
Right.
So Drake saying like that's foul play.
Right.
Once he found out who behind all the Spotify playlistings and all that is Universal.
Right.
So basically they got both of them on a contract. They using one person to devalue one person.
Right.
Now when he come back to sign, they don't gotta give him that bag because like, your value ain't the
same. Your value ain't the
same,
right? Exactly.
So Drake like that's foul play. How y'all gonna have both of us under y'all, but y'all pushing him against me?
Yeah.
And it's time for me to resign.
Right.
That's why he's suing him for so much money. He's suing him for what he want to resign for because he can show it in his value, his numbers, tools, everything.
Right.
They like ain't nobody rocking with you, so your number is this now.
Right.
So it's just fucked up for real because it's white companies using black people against each other to devalue another black mother.
Right. That's what it is. And Kanye spoke on that too. I was gonna say that too. So
really?
Yeah, he spoke on that. So Kanye, all the craziest, Kanye made a lot of sense. Kanye said at one point out of 100,000 shit he just said, I agree with one thing. And he said the same thing, state your name, cuz E-Class, man. We got E-Class, another special class. We got unexpected guest. E-Class, my man. Taz told me a lot about your rapping, your career, man. Taz really fuck with you about that. Yeah, definitely. Because I seen you around too. Damn, what was I saying?
You were talking about Kanye.
Yeah, so Kanye, right? I do this sometimes, Case. I'm sorry. This is a real show. So Kanye, right? It's the Cubans. Yeah, I got. Oh yeah. By the way, the disclaimer: I got a Cuban right here. I don't smoke that shit to fuck up anybody's sponsor. We got Kacey here. This is a Cuban cigar I'm about to light up. This is not what y'all think it is. So sponsor, please don't mess up with Kacey's sponsor. Now back to Kanye. Right? He said that same thing. Cuz E-Class said that they pinning them against each other. He said Kendrick Lamar should have did it a different way as far as approach is concerned, because it looked like, you know what I'm saying, like he was with the shits. But you know how Kanye is. I know, but you know how Kanye is. He always got to put his 2 cents in something.
I'm just saying, like, I think that all of the all of this lawsuit is fuzzied up with the beef between Kendrick and him.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't be about that.
That right.
Like it's separate.
Mm-hmm.
And so while, you know, people can say that Kendrick is winning, that's really not Drake's. Like, he may be hurt about the fact that he might have took an L in this rap beef or whatever. But also there is a point that to be made that this group of people, these white people, are taking advantage of 2 black superstars.
Yep, 2 black superstars.
In order to not have it to pay them what they, you know, should be worth.
So pretty much it's just corporate capitalizing off us as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Pedophile,
right, if that was the case, yeah. But I know what I was saying about the pedophile thing was, if that was me, because if I forget all that lawsuit shit, the money shit. If I was Drake, you're saying, and that's what I'm saying. If I would more so be concerned about the pedophile thing more so than anything else, because that's messing with my brand. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's he lost money because of the pedophile.
I don't know. I'm just saying if that's how I'm gonna think though.
He got to go. Drake said that his baby mother kids is really day free.
So he opened that up. Yeah,
so
he did.
Yeah. Can of worms is really open. Yeah. That one right there. Yeah.
Back to back.
As soon as somebody drop.
Yeah.
Before we move to the next topic, you saying that you absolutely right. You gotta think about this. Like the timing of this month, the disses that was coming back between both of them, we ain't heard this shit before.
Ever.
I'm talking about a day after each other type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
24 hours. Yeah.
So when
whole song.
Would you say this
Damn,
like
incredible? He said it loud too.
The
you
best rap
battle. It's you, Casey.
Is this the best rap battle we done seen? Is this like the best rap battle we done seen?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
You gonna say Jay-Z and
I'm gonna say Jay-Z and Nas.
Jay-Z and
What
Nas?
you think, Casey?
I would say, me personally, 50 and Jack, because he really ended his career.
Yeah, you got.
But that's not a battle then. No, what I'm saying is there's no who did the other side get a win too?
Battle, it ain't no.
I think a great battle is damn. There you
okay.
When there's controversy over who you think killed.
Who? Cuban NWA. That was a minute ago.
So I get your point, but we talking about the interest that's gonna pique your interest when 50 just started killing Ja to the point where motherfuckers weren't even interested in what Ja had to say.
He started doing what Ja did. He started
singing and shit.
That shit.
Hey, it's your birthday. Go shorty.
Like the pot calling kettle black, man. 21 questions and all that type 21.
Shit. Use a window shopper. They still beefing right now.
But that shit deeper than rap too.
Yeah, it's deeper than rap. So you know.
So
I get it.
But our next topic we want to talk about another big entertainer that we all know, Diddy. He trying to say
I do not want to go in the D-Wade room no more.
There no preview to any of the topics we was going to discuss today.
I don't even know.
I don't
even know.
Diddy right now, Diddy right now trying to say that the footage that we seen with him beating Cassie up in the hotel, that shit ain't what it seemed. That's what he said in his lawyer trying to say. And I'm like, Diddy, we all seen it. What are you trying to say?
I was trying to figure out what part of it is not what it seems.
It says
Was it AI? It wasn't him.
Forensic expert says the footage hotel footage and the current copies are not accurate.
How? What? In what way?
Wait, what?
I don't get it.
Yeah,
are they saying that?
Yeah, they chopped and screwed that one.
No, so they saying the video footage was doctored. But in order to chop something up, you have to have the shot of him actually dragging her or putting his hands on her. Like, did they create that to happen? Like, in what way is that not what it seems? I don't care what she said out of her mouth to him. There is nothing you can say to make what he did make sense.
He dragged her, kicked on her. We seen that shit, bro.
Crazy.
We seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. So it's like, come on, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why all his lawyers is bailing on him. He just went and got Young Thug lawyers. So I guess he trying, no bullshit.
He tried to get the trial delayed too, and that got denied.
All this shit happening to him right now, man. So it's like, man, people still come. Yeah, he definitely fighting.
He doesn't need to. He just needs to lay down. He needs to stay quiet. He needs to get what's coming.
Diddy, aka the Diggler, aka Pause Diddy. Shut up, bro. Just chill and wait till your trial come out, man. Go ahead, get your commissary, learn how to make the motherfucking Debbie cakes, the motherfucking cakes. Motherfucker hookup's nice. You go get some chicken, some noodles and shit, mayo, honey, put a couple little mustard packs in there. You know, she be all right. And then I know your commissary vicious, so you getting everybody out the unit. Pause. You everybody in unit good. So ain't nobody gonna fuck with you unless you won't fuck with them. Now, I don't know if you're going down to the transformer unit and mess with them people down there. But you just go ahead and chill, do your time until you get on up to the judge, call you, to the first witness.
I want to know what he thinks his best case scenario is out of this situation.
Man, he don't know what his best case scenario is.
Man.
Like
this tripping.
Like he made it worse. He made it worse when he tried to come out. Remember, he was looking like Russell Simmons in Bali or some shit. And he was he's apologizing.
That was after the video.
Yeah.
And then at that point, he didn't say nothing about it being done. Now all of a sudden, the video was not real.
Yeah. He talking about he gotta do better.
Right.
It's too late for that now, Diddy.
It's too late for that now, Diddy. Like, just so my whole thing is, they got you off the baby oil. They found coke residue in your refrigerator. And
exotic coke shit.
Exotic coke. All you get from Cuba. Touch that junk.
That shit,
so they
like
put the water in
like
it, they put that
powder.
they turn blue as his phone pop. So they
like
put that solution
powder.
in it. You ever?
Yeah.
Go ahead, sit down, lay down. Diddy, eat your commissary. You good? It's all right. Man, next time I don't even want to talk about that nigga, man. Next topic, man. Fuck Diddy. Pause. Damn, pause. Jeez. My Lord, incredible. That guy caught me slipping. Pause. Guys.
Incredible. Yeah.
Jesus.
All right,
that's next topic, please.
So look, the next topic is, let's talk to Casey.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
I'm more comfortable with
Yes. Casey.
No, those are just icebreakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you like to let our viewers know where you're from? The area you're from. We know you're from this area, but just let our viewers know.
I was actually born in Washington, D.C.
Hey.
But I was raised in PG County, Maryland.
Pretty good county.
But I live in Washington, D.C. right now, so I'm back. And I am the lead singer for Black Alley.
Hey.
We be doing the hood rock, go-go trap rock and go-go is what,
the fusion.
The fusion of go-go. So, yeah.
So how was it?
Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Black Alley.
Shout out to Cam, Black Alley.
How was it for you growing up, just in the area in general?
Yeah, so I was in PG County. Growing up, how do I say this? I went to private school for like elementary and middle school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I actually begged my parents to let me go to public school. I just felt like I wasn't, I was involved in extracurricular activities and had friends outside of school. So I just knew that what I had in the private school was not everything that I wanted my, childhood to be. I didn't feel like I was getting a lot of experience.
Mhm.
The type of ones I want, being around the people that I wanted to be with and the diversity of it all. So
Right.
I went to Eleanor Roosevelt. That was the only way they would let me go to public schools if I tested into Eleanor Roosevelt.
That's in Maryland or
That's in
Greenbelt.
The
Maryland.
Maryland.
That's in
Okay.
Greenbelt.
Greenbelt. Okay.
Yep. And so I was a very active kid. I was always involved in something. My mom I had a schedule, like every day of the week after school, I had something to do. Piano lessons, voice lessons, dance class, swimming lessons, what else? All kinds of lessons.
Just activity based.
Activity based, right? My mom, I think she was a believer in out of minds, that type of thing. Get your kid involved, get
Old
them
school.
in something,
She ain't do nothing wrong.
and then also to be a well-rounded individual, you have to have experienced different things, right? And so she allowed me to explore, things that I like to do. Music was one of those things I really gravitated toward. I was always singing in church from the time I was like 3 years old. So
I was just about to ask you what was the age.
Yeah, my grandmother put me in the choir when I was 3, maybe 4. I might be sizing it a little bit. But,
So you tell she from DC, y'all. She said sizing. District of Love, yeah.
So you were like a child prodigy, so to speak.
Prodigy. I mean, within my bubble of the people that I knew, I would say like in the choir, I was
well regarded.
Yeah.
Shit. Talk that shit. That's why we here. We got to talk that shit. We want you to talk that shit. Like you be on the stage. Talk that shit. Okay.
But it was like, it's a family church. Like we all grew up together. We all were raised up together. It's like people have been in the church for generations. It was that kind of thing. So, that's where it all started. Church. I think that's how most singers start out.
So, is the church the first time you ever had a performance?
Ooh.
That was a good question.
Maybe.
You getting good, man.
Thank you.
You're really good.
That may be correct. But I do know that my first, on stage, I wouldn't consider the church to be a stage. So the first, on stage performance, I was in pre-K, and I was the star of the play. While all the other kids was crying and they wanted their moms, and I was like, lights, cameras, let's get it.
So it was a singing. You had to do some singing, or it was just
it was
you was
okay. It was talk. Yeah, it was like a. Are you my mother?
Okay,
Are you my mother? I was the bird.
Okay. It was no fear when you did that.
No, I've never had stage fright.
Let me break see story.
What?
So I told y'all about bar 7. We're gonna get into that thing. I know I don't know if the producer put that in there. But Kacey, this is how me and Kacey met. I was bartending at bar 7. I always bartend upstairs, right? But I knew of Kacey, but I didn't know her. So one day, Chris put me downstairs. Our manager put me downstairs, and I was pissed. So Kacey comes downstairs, and she says, "Excuse me, hi, can I get it was a drink. I think it was Jack and something. What was it, Jack and Coke?
I probably was on Jack and Coke back in those
Jack and
days.
Coke, and I'm like, and I turned around, and I thought it was because she said I was fixing the bar, and she said, "Excuse me, hi, can I get it?" And I'm still turning at the bar. I didn't see her. I wasn't paying attention, so I thought it was a big girl. It said Jack and Coke, right? So I turned around. It's this little thing. I said, what? So she said, "Hi, I'm Kacey. I usually come down here." So I said, "Oh, you're Kacey from Black Alley." I said, "Man, I like y'all show. Y'all do it big." And she said, "Yeah." I said, "You drink Jack and Coke?" She said, "Yes, because this is how I ease the tension." I said, "You get nervous?" I said, "I would never think you get nervous the way I see you perform on stage." She said, "Nah, I don't get nervous. Once I get this Jack and Coke in me, Frank, I am good." And that's how me and her became cool. When she used to be on stage and she running late or she'd have to run on stage real fast, I used to bring her a Jack and Coke on stage, and she would perform with her Jack and Coke and kill it.
I think it was more too in those days. It was a double life, so I would be coming from work because we played on bars. We played bar 7 on Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah.
So you got to switch your brain off from work mode to I'm in the club and I have to entertain mode. So the drink was my separation from this world to this world. It kind of got me into the I'm in the I'm in an entertainment space.
So the drink was the transition from.
Hey, listen, Casey up there.
Whoop, whoop,
Casey,
whoop.
listen, Casey like, Frank, I need my jacket and coat. She go right to her. I go over there and give her a jacket. She, yeah, I got my jacket. She be best. I'm talking about getting that party started. You know what I'm saying? And it was a party at. This is another thing I want to ask you too. I saw how Bar 7, you guys are very intimate with your fans, right? And even at your other shows, even now to this day, you're very engaging with your crowd and your people, your fans. Does that ever like bother you, or you get worried one day somebody might do something, or you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I've always felt like this is our party. Like the audience is included in what we're doing.
Okay.
You know, it's not us and y'all. It's all of us. Right. So I might be like the leader of the entertainment part, but like this is I'm feeding off of the audience's energy as much as I'm hoping that they're feeding off of mine. So it's never been like to me. It's been like
okay, all right, I'm fine with you. Okay, cool. Right, cool. Because I'll be scared. I walk through the car, somebody grab me. I'm like, get off me, man. I'm singing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
I mean, there have been some like when we used to play because we played on U Street too. Like back in the Bar 7 days, we was playing like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, y'all play
every week.
So before we go there, because I remember y'all used to play who's that over top of the Bohemian Tavern?
Live.
Yeah, yep.
I used to every Friday night. Yep.
I see y'all there. And a little spot. It used to be the Coffee House, but it turned. I forgot the name of it. It turned into something else. But it's right on U Street, right across the street from Ben's.
Indulge.
Yeah. Indulge.
That's the place I was talking about.
Yeah, Indulge.
One time somebody got a little close on stage, and they probably just had too much to drink, or whatever. And so I think maybe I don't have that fear because I know like I'm surrounded by my niggas. Like
us, yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's about to let nothing happen.
You're protected for sure.
Right. I remember one time somebody got out of pocket. We was in the middle of the song. The whole band just stopped playing. Like it came for dude. Like it was like
as they should though.
As they should.
Right. So I've never.
I mean, you're the first lady of go-go. I'm gonna say it here first. You're the first lady of go-go. The queen of go-go. I'm gonna say it here first.
I mean, there's a lot of queens.
I'm gonna give you it for me. Damn it. This is my show, and I'm gonna say.
So I want to ask this question right here. Was Black Alley the first band you started with?
Yeah.
Really?
Only, yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy right there because
how long you been with them?
Hold on. I think it's probably been about 16 or 17 years now.
Wow.
That's how long y'all been rocking.
That's
literally.
Crazy.
I think so. Like if I do the math properly.
That's crazy. 17 years. That's loyalty.
Yeah.
That's
it's
loyalty.
probably been about that.
Yeah. So have you ever thought about going solo?
Nah. I've been asked that a lot. I just feel like what we do as a band is unique. You know, there are a lot of singers, there are a lot of people who, can sing songs. I feel that I'm my best with them. So like that's never been like a goal of mine. Like every once in a while I might do something, but never like fully just come out as like just me.
So the band gave you a certain level of comfort. And
I feel like we all feed off of each other.
Okay. So I look at y'all like not because I'm sorry for cutting you off, Casey. Yeah, I look at y'all like the East DC Tony with one person. yeah, I get that vibe from y'all, like, because I remember one time at Bar 7, it wasn't that it was raining. It wasn't that many people. It might be like 60 people in there, and it was kind of dry, right? Kacey got up on that John said, "Oh, we gonna party like we ain't tripping on the rain," and she got that whole crowd to move to where. Like I see like Genghis move, like she moved the crowd like a dude lead singer, but not no disrespect to you as a woman, but for a woman to have that power, right? You know what I'm saying? That like a Mary J, like you got that Mary J type of Lil Kim type of,
that energy,
Lotto type of, Nicki Minaj energy where you can go anywhere. Funeral, bar mitzvah, wedding, and move the crowd like. With your Black Alley, you know what I'm saying?
You got a certain gravitational
that
pull.
aura. How they got to say that aura?
You know what I'm saying?
But I also think that too, because you asked me before, was this my first band? So this is my only experience. And so this is all I have ever known to do and what I needed to do. Like if I were to come from any other go-go band, there'd probably be a whole front line and I wouldn't have to, I could fall to the back. I've never been in a place where I could do that. So it's always been like, you do it, you make it happen. Like I don't have the.
So, like, to be honest with you, it's been you had Belladonna, you had female go-go bands with female lead talkers, but you never, like, you the first for real to me of like bringing like the style of music that Black Alley have, because it's not straight up and down go-go.
Yeah,
it's rock.
They perform the African
it's R&B.
Yeah,
it's the fusion that y'all bring, and then when y'all get into y'all pockets and have shit rocking, everybody, you know what I'm saying. But just musically, how did Black Alley just become so musically inclined, whereas though it ain't just straight go-go, but it's eclectic?
Yeah.
Well,
when I came into the band, I came in with love for all kinds of music, right? And so while I love go-go, it was not. I wouldn't say that it would have been my first love, right? So and we had musicians that came from all types of music. We had a jazz musician. We had Danny came straight from go-go. I like rock and roll, like that was my thing then. So I came in like, how do we do this? So we had to like develop the way to include flavors of music that we all liked, right? And make it so that it could be received by all, because they could all hear something that they liked, right? So I think the appeal for us is, if we play rock and roll, there's probably going to be somebody in there that likes that. We're going to have a flavor of that. We're going to have a little bit of go-go because somebody likes that. We're going to like people who know what the church is and they understand what a spirit in music does. We got that in there too. So it's like, you think of ways to infuse everything that you feel like somebody might like into one show, right? So you get everything, like you get a little bit of it all. And it came easy to us because we all came from certain things that we all like. We didn't all come from one place.
All y'all backgrounds ended up meshing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Man, who is y'all Congo player? Like he
Oh, Pooh?
Pooh be boom, bop, 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 boom, boom, bop, 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 bop. I mean, that cadence is crazy.
But Pooh been doing that for it. Pooh been playing for a long time.
Hey, shut up. Hey, Pooh. You and Sauce 1 and 2, Slim. I'm saying. Hold them Sauce and Pooh, man. Pooh that motherfucker. Boop, boop. He know how to break that tone down the way it's. And you slice him too. You like, come on, Pooh. He be turning around and shit, sweating and shit.
Yeah,
he be going hard on that motherfucker, Joe. That's my man. I'm trying to tell you. Him and the what's my man? Animal. With the drunk Animal go crazy. Yeah. Animal be in that motherfucker back like, yeah, them dreads be flying, Joe. That's my man. I fuck with Animal. The guitar, what's my man, the guitar player?
Talking about Josh.
He be cranking.
Yeah.
He be cranking.
Josh be jamming.
He be cranking.
He be mew. Even the old school, we might get a 2-step with the mew. Get that motherfucker talk with that strap.
But that's also the other thing too. Like I feel the energy from them. I never feel like it's just me. In the front. Like, yeah, it's like Josh be with it. Josh with the shit. He don't have a microphone.
But he with the shit. He can tell you with the shit. Josh with the shit. And I had a white boy one time. Y'all used to stay with y'all?
Oh no, Ant. But Ant was dope.
And he was dope too. Or the motherfucker. Yeah, he was. He used to bring that motherfucker bass off too. Yeah.
Don't do that. Let me ask you this: who are some of the ladies in go-go that you admire?
Oh, Miss Kim.
Yes, shout out to Miss Kim.
Sweet Thing, of course, Tiffany. We just had a show at Fillmore, and I asked Miss Kim, Sweet Thing, Jataj. She's newer, but she doing it. You know what I mean? Sweet Cherie was on the show with us from Belladonna. Like, there's so many, and I feel like there's a community of us too. Like, we all support each other, which is amazing. And people might not first, and the first thought is not, all these women must really, they might got some it's some beef or something.
Nah, that's the crazy thing about y'all. I've never seen that before.
No, it's not.
Like in the rap game, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? It's beef and tension. But with the go-go game in DC, you know what I'm saying? The women that's from the area that rap and do their thing, they don't beef with each other. They all together. They fight with each other. You know what I'm saying? They'll I remember Killer Pinker Corn.
Oh,
I'm sorry for
Pinky Killer Corn.
Yeah, Pinky Killer Corn. I remember one time at Bar 7, she came up on the stage and rocked on the stage with Kacey. I remember one time Big G came through. He was just in chilling. You know what I'm saying? Kacey asked him to come on stage. He came with it. I'm rocking with Kacey. Hey, I'm at Bar 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's and that's why Black Alley is different. And I'm so glad you came on the show to tell your specific side of this. We want you to tell your side, your story. You know what I'm saying? But no interruptions.
One was Black.
No bullshit.
One was Black Alley first performance.
When?
Yeah, I know you said about 15, 16 years ago. Let me just say where.
Where it was
the Carter Burns site.
No, Adams Morgan. It was, I can't remember the name of the place though. But the first show that I ever did, we opened for Emily King. I don't know if you know who Emily King is, but she was a R&B artist, national R&B artist, actually. And we opened for her. And you know, that was my first ever show. My first ever show. I remember it very, very. I don't remember a lot, but I remember that day.
So I want to ask you a question, Kacey. I know we've asked you a lot of questions. You've handled these questions very well, by the way. What is it that make you want to get out there on that stage and give a show the way you do? That's specifically Kacey's show. Like I can go into a Black Alley thing, don't know Black Alley. I can close my eyes and I can just hear it. I say, oh, that's Kacey performing. Before the band even comes on, that's Black Alley. You know what I'm saying? It's no other, I'm talking about Big G, no disrespect to Big G, no disrespect to niggas from Northeast, Groovers, no disrespect to other bands. But when I close my eyes and that band start playing, I'm like, oh, that's Kacey.
Yeah.
So what gives you that identity, or how did you make that identity for yourself?
I don't know if it's a conscious thing. I will say though that
I fucked y'all up with that question. Y'all like, damn, Frank came up with that joke. Like,
let her answer that joke. It's a good question. Let her answer that joke.
I don't know if it's a conscious thing. I will say that there are many a day where I don't feel like it, right? But then when I it's like something that happens when you first touch the stage. And whatever I was feeling like I didn't want to do is like gone. And you could have a bad day or you could be tired or whatever, but when it's something that happens with the music and the lights and the stage and the people that makes me want to keep going. And I don't, people ask me, well, what that, that dance you be doing? I'm like, what dance? I don't be doing no dances.
The Kacey dance. That's what it's called. The Kacey dance.
What is this?
The Kacey dance.
I don't realize I'm doing it. I just
that's that bop. You be boom.
Yeah, it's not that I choreograph. I never think about how I move on this. I let the music take me where it's gonna take.
You be zoning though.
You be
zoning though. The little expression. You be having a little mud. You having a little mud with the little shoulders and everything. Like she be. That's when you know she rock.
Motherfucker Mike, you be like, and the band be going.
No, I be seeing pictures. I be like, what do I look like that?
Yeah, you be zoning though.
You definitely be snapping though, like the good snap too.
Like hold up, I just seen the jump where you was hitting the Doshi jump. That shit was rocking. You like that? Yeah, the little step. I was like, yeah, she rocking that jump too. Yeah, that jump. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That shit was hot. That shit was hot right there. So let me ask you this. What's y'all favorite venue to perform at?
Oh.
Past or present? So I did that right. Yeah, without getting so
I think like Fillmore is a good place for us to be. One, because the last several times that we've been there, it's just been us. Right. And so you get to see like the people came out for you. Right. You know what I mean? And then also it's, a comfortable space, the backstage situation is comfortable. You know what I mean? I mean, I ain't gonna front like I don't care about having a couch to sit on when I'm done. You know what I mean?
But it helps.
It helps.
Yeah,
it
helps.
It helps. So Fillmore's a good spot. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would probably be my.
Y'all be turning
my
out
pick.
everywhere y'all go though, man. Like every time it's
Man,
a party, man.
I seen some footage of Howard Theater
When was that?
long time ago.
It might have been a minute ago. I can't remember the last time. Oh, we did Howard like maybe last year once.
So I was just at the Kennedy Center and seeing
Oh,
y'all.
the Kennedy Center. That was a good show.
Yeah,
That
we're
was the
back.
first time we ever played inside the what's it called? We played in the hallway before.
And that was Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, that was a nice show.
I missed that show, man.
That was a good show.
I missed that show. I heard it was like that.
Yeah,
That was a
I heard
good
it was
show.
like
Back
that.
was there.
That's a good venue.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Kennedy Center about to be now. Though.
Yeah, with Trump. We ain't talking about Trump right now. We ain't talking about
that day was like the day after he did all the things with the Kennedy.
Yeah.
Damn, it's
Yeah.
our last hurrah right
Last
here.
hurrah. We might as well take advantage. Take all the chips out the vending machine. Get all the Coca-Cola, Sprite, Kool-Aid shit. They ain't gonna have no nigga shit in here.
That was a cool show.
All the fish sandwiches gone.
So I have a question, right?
Straight barbecue. That
So-
bland chicken bake shit.
Right now, it's a disconnect with the younger generation that's in the DMV with the culture that we built, which is go-go. Now, me saying that is to say, like, most of these youngins, they off their free car music right about now. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that the rap is going on right now, but what DC has always been an original place. And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like you can go anywhere in the America and everybody look the same. It used to be at one point you used to recognize when you see somebody from DC. You don't even see that no more. So it's like a disconnect from like the culture that we built to these youngins. What can we do to get them back educated on the shit that we built to keep it, you know what I'm saying, for generations to keep the, you know what I'm saying, our culture going?
Like musically?
Yeah, musically.
Well, I feel like music needs to be in schools, right? Because some kids might have a talent they don't even realize they got because they don't have the opportunity to explore it. So that's one thing. And then I think, kids are exposed to so many other different cultures via social media, all of this, like they could see so many, like before we kind of lived in our DC, we lived in our own bubble. Like you might have traveled, but you didn't see it on a daily basis what somebody in Cali was doing or somebody, in Florida was doing to be influenced by their culture as well. So I think we're kind of in the times where, things are meshing a little bit. Right. But I do think that it starts in school. Like kids need to have the opportunities, the resources to be able to explore their talent, whether that be music or entertainment or, maybe they want to be maybe they want to be on the mic. They want to be able to talk to people. Maybe they want to do this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like giving the kids those options.
I want to give a shout out to Lethal Shooter too. He had Jordan Brand got brought back to DC, and he actually took some of the kids that was playing in the tournament to the Go-Go Museum. Yeah. To give them that experience, you know what I'm saying, that of our culture. Yeah. So shout out to Lethal Shooter, man. You know what I'm saying, for doing that.
Definitely for sure.
And creativity too was developed in Go-Go because we would take covers and make them our own, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so when you have kids who don't know about or haven't played an instrument or don't know that it can make a band or can't rally their friends who have different, musical talents, they might take their favorite song and be like, how can we make this our own thing? Like that is not happening anymore. Also, because kids don't have any place to showcase they talent. Like the kids clubs is gone. Right. Like there's no place for their peers to come check them out.
It's like, all right, they built these new recs, but they not putting the effort into development of the community, the youth in the community.
Nah, they not reading the room. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta read the room. It's different times than when we grew up. When we grew up, it was sports and drugs, right? So when the recreation departments and all these special programs, the boys and girls stuff, they read the room. They knew we wanted to play football. So everybody went to play football. Everybody went to play basketball. They had these sports incorporated. But what happened was when the internet and all the social media came around about 99, 2000, the games got better where it almost looked like real people. The recreation has lost the creativity of capturing these kids back to the rep. So, like she said, we had music programs in junior high. When I was in junior high school, you had to take band. It was a prerequisite to take band. I went to Francis Junior High School. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take band. So I played the drums. I learned how to play the Michigan theme song on the xylophone. How many black motherfuckers niggas can play the xylophone, the Michigan theme song? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm keeping it real. A nigga like me on a motherfucking I'm in there mad as shit. I don't want to be in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta do it in front of these chicken skin motherfuckers because I gotta get this B to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have that today. And I think that's another aspect. The creativity of DC is lost because like she just said, like Casey just said, like you just said, Blizzy, the resources to bank on that is gone. It's not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get that back. We got to get that culture back.
The resources are here. They just not putting forth the resources for that right there. It's other shit that's getting built all around us right now that's being resourced by something. You know what I'm saying? That's not helping our youth. But that's another day. That's another topic. What's next for Black Alley?
Oh, we got a show tonight. I know this probably won't air until later, but
actually it's live on Robert Rouse.
Oh, we have Penn Social tonight if you want to come through. Penn Social is always a good time. The hours. Doors open at 8, I believe. We'll be there till about 11. We know it's early. You can party with Black Alley and then go to see back.
Yeah,
they probably playing tonight. Yeah. They not starting that.
You can double up if you want to.
Double up if you want to, man. That's one thing about Black Alley Show. They gonna get you right for about good 2.5 hours.
Right.
And you go right back to do what you want to do. You go home.
We go 90 minutes straight through. We don't take no break.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go home, watch Power, go home, watch Back, whatever you want to do. You go to motherfucking Lux Lounge, whatever you want to do. But you gonna be entertained at a Black Alley Show. I'm trying to tell you. Trust me.
So is it any upcoming collabs, any expected projects coming up?
We are working on new music now. I think we had a busy first part of 2025. Honestly, like we was in Cuba.
How is it going abroad and taking our culture abroad? I meant to ask you that.
It's amazing. It's amazing because you see how music it can be translated no matter where you're from, no matter what language you speak.
Mm-hmm.
Music is a spiritual thing, and anybody who has a love for it can have a love for what you're doing. Like we was in oh my gosh, cool. Ghana. I'm talking about that. I was oh my gosh, babe, where was we at? Armenia and Lebanon.
Okay,
those are the two I want to mention because we've been to Ghana, we've been to Uganda, we've been to African countries, but Armenia and Lebanon, where you're like, I don't know if these people even gonna be able to they don't know what's about to happen, but the welcoming that we got and the I told you how I feel off the audience. I got all of that in Lebanon and Armenia, in this maybe not the same way, but in a way that I can appreciate. That they didn't know what I was saying. Mm-hmm. They ain't never heard nothing like this before. Mm-hmm. But in some way it touched them, right? Mm-hmm. So when we go abroad and we play music for, playing go-go music where people may have never even heard it, to see the response is like incredible. And also just is very telling about how music is so transitional. Like no matter where you are, it speaks to someone.
Right, exactly.
So it's been very cool to have those experiences.
That's what's up. So for every guest that we done had on our show, right, we played this little game. It's called the Chocolate City edition of Ungentrified. Well, the ungentrified edition of Chocolate City. Let me just say that. Okay. So
say I'm scared. Oh, no.
So you pick a card, and pretty much it's gonna be questions on the card about the city. Now you should have some knowledge.
Okay.
You should have some knowledge of what may be asked to you on these cards. So go ahead and choose a card. Oh, you gonna scramble through them?
Yeah. That. What was the first black-owned bank in DC? Oh, Industrial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, Casey.
Okay,
Casey.
This
All
one-
right.
All right. You're gonna have to scramble through them again. That's your style right there.
Oh shoot, my bad. Gaining popularity for its custom name jewelry, which of the following was the most highly visited jewelry stores in DC during the 80s and 90s? Oh, I don't know this.
Say read
Oh,
off.
the options. The National Jewel Center, Henry's Jewelers, Compton Jewelers, or Tiny Jewel Box.
If you don't know it, hubby,
80s and
you know
90s.
the answer to that, hubby.
Like shit, nigga. I'm going to Jacob. Fuck y'all niggas talking about. I don't get my shit from DC.
So,
I'm going to tell.
So yeah, national jewelry. That's the answer to that right there. Yeah.
Yeah, National Jewel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, who was the godfather of Go-Go? Chuck Brown.
Definitely for sure. R.P.
Do not do that. What's the red card mean?
Okay. Hold on. So the red card is yeah. Let Frank.
Oh, what's the red card mean though?
The red card is more so it's more so like it's not a question versus you having knowledge of what is it saying on the red card before I even answer this.
What do most black men from DC refer to their friends as?
Give me the options.
Options are that's my boy, that's my man or my man, that Bama, Joe, or none of the above.
Damn.
That's my man.
So that's my man. Oh, bam. Oh, Joe. Oh, that's my man. My man. Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's my man. That's my man. That's my man right there.
Hey.
Shout out to the man. Free the man. Free the man. Joe too, but free the man. That's a DC shit. Free
Nah,
the
Joe
man.
is like, oh yeah, I guess so.
Don't nobody say Joe no more.
I still say Joe. You don't call your man Joe. You don't call your man. You don't be like that's that my man Joe. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, somebody said.
He not from Northeast, y'all. It's coming out.
Who ain't from
He
Northeast?
270. That Mo County coming out of. I'm telling you. He was born in Trinity. Y'all know that. Trinity, a Holy Cross.
I was born at Washington Hospital Center.
Holy Cross.
Yeah.
Holy Cross.
Washington Hospital Center.
It's giving Holy Cross.
Northeast all my life, huh?
It's giving
Yeah.
the Holy Cross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't never Silver Spring about me.
We call nigga Joe. Come on, man. I ain't never called a nigga Joe since motherfucking 80s.
That's why I just said when the last time somebody said Joe.
We don't never say, oh, that's my Joe, or that or that's my or that's my Joe's. We never, nobody never said.
What the fuck I say, Joe? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Next question. Next question.
Stay right. Listen.
What we do, Casey. That's what we do.
You win.
What's going on?
I like this card. That
He wins.
this is the instructions. Okay. Reggie Burwell, famously known as Polo, was the leader of which go-go band?
That's a good one. Go ahead.
A, ABM, B, CCB, C, TCB, or D, XIB?
See?
TCB, right? Hold on. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Polo.
Yeah,
see?
Bounce Big King.
He said, you better get that.
Hey, man, hold on. Shout out to E-Class in the building, too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Casey, her husband. Shout out to E-Class, man. For sure. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Yeah, man. Casey, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to my husband.
Definitely, for sure. Got to.
And then, Black Alley, Cam, Animal, Josh on bass, Stan, Smiles, Pooh, my homies. And then, like all my family and friends. Like, I don't know. Huh? Oh, my face? Oh, who did my face? Shout out to Tasha for my beat.
There you go, Tasha. Yeah.
Well, we definitely appreciate you for
sure, for
being on the
through,
show,
man.
coming
Yeah,
through, man.
thank y'all.
Blessing us with your presence, man. E-Class. Hey, I want to let you know I got beats too. If I don't know if you're looking for production, but yeah,
It is.
I'm real live, yeah.
And if you want to come on the show, we more welcome to have you, bro. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said
Yeah,
he liked that. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
you want to come to the show, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you, Joe. Bama. We hear you, Joe.
Hold up.
Oh, shout out.
That's my Bible.
That's my Bible. That's my Bible.
Hold up. Before you leave, before y'all leave.
Oh yeah, we got a gift for you, Casey. We got.
Oh.
Hold up. Yeah,
You got a gift.
I know it's you know, it's warming up and everything, but it's still April, so you can still want to get a little
I love
chilly.
a hoodie.
You know what I'm saying? This
District Alum.
District Alum joint, man. You know what I'm saying? From us. Hey, E-Class, we got something for you too, bro.
Oh shit, we got gifts for everybody.
We ain't gonna let you leave, you know what I'm saying, with just her having something. Here you go. What you wear, me, you know what I'm saying?
There it
He
E-Class, hold up, Slim.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, man, the gifts for District Alum, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Appreciate
That was
y'all,
all
man.
right there, man. Yeah, man. This is District Alum show. We ain't doing it like these other shows out here, man. We have people feeling comfortable on our show. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
You know,
man.
we ain't like these other shows, man. So, you know, I think this is the end of the show, right? This is pretty much it, Casey.
Yeah,
Appreciate you coming out.
Man,
You know?
like I said, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, man. Hey, look, you a guest whenever you want to come back
Man,
on the
you
show,
got residency on the show, Casey.
And shout out to Cam because he a Wilson
Yeah, shout out to
alumnus.
Cam.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm a
shout out to
Wilson
Cam.
alumnus.
Yeah, me
He a
too.
Wilson
Wilson,
alumnus.
not Tigers, nigga. Yeah.
I ain't go to
95.
Jackson Reed. We went to
Class
Wilson.
95.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah.
So, man, hey, look, like and subscribe to the show. We got merch if you want some merch. Holla at your boy, and we out, man.
Hey, listen, man. DC, remember, put God first and wash our stinking ass. You hear me? For real. Kanye, you gotta chill, dog. Like, it's certain shit you be saying, Joe, that be over the wall, Joe. It's like searching, man. You gotta chill. Go drink you some communion, get your right back, lick a left titty, and go ahead on about your business, man. For real. You gotta chill, Kanye. Smoke you some good. Go get motherfucking Capo fucking with you.
Put some clothes on your wife, man.
Yeah, put some clothes on you. She walk around here buck naked like a broke chicken. Like she needs some motherfucking spam or this that motherfucking shit you shake and bake on her ass, man. Go fuck home. Bye, Kanye. Go to Colorado or something.
God. Why you tell people to wash?
Southeast niggas speak highly of me. Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me. Southwest niggas getting a lot of money. Come uptown, you know who riding for me. In Northwest, my influence like Mike Frey, but I'm noise, so I might spray or slice with a nice blade.